Hello everyone and welcome back to Jake Guys Plays No Man's Sky. In between the last episode and this episode, I went out looking for ships again, and guess what I got? Check it out! My new ship. I think this one looks freaking awesome. It looks like it's a big chunky thing, kind of like a space Humvee. It's got 48 slots and it looks like it can have that many. It's like a Hummer, except that I'm not polluting one planet's atmosphere, I'm polluting several planets' atmospheres, so that's cool. And also between episodes, I also managed to craft these two. I don't need a V2 pass because the V3 one can open V2 doors, but basically this one allows us to get through those V3 doors we've been seeing. So if we run into any more of those, we can show those off as well. While I was grinding away in this system, the space anomaly showed up. And if you look at the map, we've got a bit of a problem. Now we got two waypoints here. One of them is pointing back to the starting system, kind of like I wanted it to, even though we'll never be able to get back to it. But the other one is also pointing back close to that system. And that's because there's a Atlas interface that's way back close to our system. Now, I've learned that there's actually two different final goals in No Man's Sky. One of them is to get to the center of the galaxy, but the other one is to get to 10 different Atlas interfaces. And in order to get to this one, we'll have to go back. So, I think we can use an anomaly to open up a black hole that'll take us back to that interface. I'm hoping that's what happens, but I don't know. So we're gonna find out, because it's actually impossible. Because even if we didn't want to solve that, even if we didn't want to find that interface, it's actually impossible to get rid of those waypoints, and we're gonna need them for other things anyway. So we have to go get that interface. So I'll see you guys at the space anomaly. Okay, here we are at the space anomaly, which to me still just looks like a space station. I mean, an anomaly looks like... I imagine an anomaly would look more like something that you would look at and then say, that defies the laws of physics as I know them. You know, kind of like the Stalker games. But this just looks like a big metal box, or big metal sphere. So let's go talk to Nada and Polo. I assume they're going to be in this one, too. Hey guys, what's up? Wait, are you the space anomaly? Interesting. You don't look all that weird either. You just look like a Korvax with a cape on. Korvax convergence crave non-compliant Nada shell. Convergence illogical. Traveler data, conclusion irresistible. Galaxy shape, size, distribution error. Explore more. Okay, so yeah, this is the Korvax that isn't joined to the consciousness of the rest of the Korvax or whatever. I didn't really realize they were a hive mind. Nada's normally restrained form is jittering and dancing, the external symptom of an internal struggle. Iridescent lights fluoresce across their visor. At times, another entity seems to stare out. I grasp their arm firmly, and soon a familiar light pattern reasserts itself. The Korvax endlessly attempt to regain their errant shell and wipe Nada from existence, but the priest entity won't succumb until they have solved the riddle of reality. Oh. So it's actually taking him effort to resist the rest of its kind. Alright, so as I was mentioning, we're gonna look for a path to the Atlas, because maybe it'll give us a wormhole. The Korvax marks the location of an Atlas interface. Oh. Is it just gonna give us another waypoint? I hope not. Specialist Polo. Units this, units that. A strange, sad way to live a life, eh? Fill your pockets with them. We'll find out why they make all these worlds go round. Oh, so he's ridiculing the rest of his race. Polo's muzzle breaks into a wide, warm smile at the sight of me. Maybe too wide, given we have only met twice before. Perhaps the jovial Gek feels lonely out here, with only the jittery Korvax priest for company. This time, they engage me in talk of wealth. How does an economy function when somehow stretched across an entire galaxy? Just how much can those trade terminals pay out? Polo would welcome any insights. Transmit wealth data. My fear that Polo would seize my units proves unfounded. Instead, they stare briefly at my incomprehensible graph and guffaw at something or other. Blueprint for homing bolt adapter already know. That seems like it would be pretty useful. I didn't even consider that. Although, the game already does auto-aim my machine gun, so I don't really see the point of that. So let's go out and see if a new wormhole and black hole opened up that leads back to the first Atlas interface. M.
Orbital station coordinates received.
An Atlas interface. Oh. Well, I guess we should go to that one then. I was kind of hoping it would lead me to a black hole, and then the black hole would lead me back to the Atlas interface near my starting area. Oh well. Maybe once we've gotten all the other Atlas interfaces, we'll get a black hole that goes back to that one. But yeah, that's gonna be our new goal now. Instead of getting to the center, we're gonna try and get all these Atlas interfaces. Okay, so here we are at the Atlas interface. Is the front open to me? We're in a very yellow system right now. I think we've been to one of those. Door opens. Alright. I'm gonna go pick up all these not Gravitino balls. What's this now? Oh, it doesn't actually look like the last one. Another Atlas interface. How many of these constructs exist in the deep void? How long have they been slumbering, waiting for a traveler? Have they been waiting for me? Am I somehow chosen? I sense the creators of this reality. They emulate everything. The Gek and the Vy'keen, the Korvax and the Sentinels. Every world that turns and forms that lives. The ghosts of them lingers and drives me on. There is so much I can learn from them. Yeah, I don't know what my milestone is, but yeah, I'm beginning to suspect that this whole story is basically just a self-reflection on the fact that this is a video game. Like the makers and the fact that this is all a simulation. I mean, of course it is. It's a video game. I mean, I think that's the big joke. But I already know that. My character, I guess, doesn't. I'm wondering if Nada and Polo are like gameplay developers or something. Like the fact that Polo keeps getting my information about what I've experienced and wondering what I'm feeling about how I've experienced it and all that makes me wonder if he's like a Q&A type guy. Alright, did we get let's take a look at my map. So I've reached anomaly detected. Guess we're going to that anomaly next. I wonder if I can jump there immediately. Let's find out. Yeah, I can. It's probably because I've upgraded my warp drive as far as it can, but I can actually just warp there immediately. Oh, one thing I should mention. The black hole that took us very far away from our starting position didn't actually get us much closer to the center of the galaxy. I think it took us 100,000 light years. But I think it only took us 2,000 light years closer. And I read that a fully upgraded warp drive can actually get you 150 no, 1,500 light years closer, which is... So, the wormhole, the black hole only got us about slightly further than we would have been able to warp anyway, but it got us really far away from our starting position. So, yeah, I don't think it was worth it. But that furthers my suspicion that the developers of this game want you to get lost in this game. So we're back to another anomaly. Oh wait, this is actually another Atlas interface. Can we just keep doing this? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go get all the stuff, and then we'll talk to the Atlas interface. See you then. There is purpose in this, I am certain. The Wanderer's way beckons, heedless of direction, freed from all control. But balance against it is the promise of raw knowledge. The Atlas needs me so it may know itself. I am at the crossroads of a momentous decision. I feel it with every parsec I travel. The open stars call to me, stirring something primal and undeniable. The path toward the endpoint unfolds. I must decide where my fate lies. I don't know any of that. Concede. Milestone Rosetta or above. I will commit myself to the voyage. In all things, I am ready. I will not falter. Alright, so I got another Atlas Stone. I've discovered that you need to collect all these. The internet said, basically, that you need to hold onto all these when you get to the last one. I think you can use them to make a new star or something like that. But anyway, that's how you complete the quest. You have to hold on to those. Which means they're probably going to stay in my suit inventory, because that means they're taking up less space than if they were to stay in my spaceship's inventory. Alright, let's go to the next one, maybe. I don't know if the next one's going to give me a waypoint or whatever. I can't open my map yet. Let's take a look. Okay.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Yep, it gave me another anomaly. There's another Atlas interface. Can I reach it? Actually, let's just look and see. No, stop. That's the annoying thing about this map. It's possible for you to be in a position where if you don't do anything, it will still... alright, it's highlighted. So we can just click on it, maybe? No? Yes. Okay, here it is. Can I just warp there now? No, stop! See what I'm talking about? Okay, engage. Okay, so if you don't hold the mouse, if you don't move the mouse, then that little blue, or that little orange rectangle won't appear. Cool. Hey, Atlas interface, here we go. Here's another one. I guess I'll see you when I talk to it. Okay, that's all the little spheres I've looked at. Let's go talk to the thing. Oh, it's not giving us warp cells this time. Uh-oh. Let's see. Is it wrong to question this? I have crossed the orbits of countless stars and darkness unmeasured, and yet the Atlas remains changeless. My mission predestined. At each interface, an Atlas stone awaits me. I am driven to gather them, but to what end? Perhaps there is only one great prism, materializing ahead of me each time I pass. Perhaps my course winds upon itself in a mad spiral. Have I come too far to turn back? Something, something beyond something, something. Yeah, comply. I answer the question. I will not turn away from the challenge. The Atlas guides me, and I will answer its call. Holy crap, I actually managed to read all of that before it went away. Alright. I guess I'll see you guys at the next one. So here we are at the next interface. This one looks a lot different from the other ones. I mean, none of them looked exactly the same, but this one especially looks different. I think that's a Gek. Probably a Korvax, and I bet that's a Vy'keen. Alright. Once again, they're not paying for my gas anymore. When I dream, I see the Atlas. When I see the Atlas, I am a dream. I am the dream. I see the sentinels swarm about their creator, but they are directionless and uncontrolled, a threat. They cloud the truth, and the galaxy becomes unclear, as if through an unreal lens. To know reality, I must pass through it and see what lies on the far side. I must be guided. I offer myself to the interface. I seek the precision that only the interface can provide. I don't know why I had trouble reading that word. Time is the only word in that entire blurb that I can understand. Alright. Ascent. I have become the Harbinger, the Pathfinder, the Seeker of Ways. Through me, okay, yeah. Didn't read it fast enough. Got another Atlas Stone. How many are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're halfway done, I think. Let's see, reload this with my last warp cell. I'm eventually gonna have to stop and make some myself. Alright. See you all at the next interface then. Okay, here we are at another Atlas interface. Looks like once again they're not paying the gas for us. What are these things? I'm seeing these all over the place. I don't know what they do. Maybe they do nothing. Alright, let's talk to this Atlas interface that looks like a black hole. I dismiss recall of the days before this. The act of discovery for discovery's sake now seems like a foolish conceit. I have rejected the random and untethered path of the itinerant, and I am better for it. For each encounter, the Atlas speaks to me in clearer terms. I am no longer the nomad, but the seeker, the carrier of illumination. It warns me not to stray, to bring it the knowledge it seeks, and my voyage is far from over. Once again, the only word I understand is beyond. Okay, let's conform. Be really funny. There's never been any other choice than this one. I go on, yeah, okay. Be funny if this turned out to be a really, bad idea. Like, if this turned out to be the bad ending of the game. Whatever. See you guys at the next one. Okay, here's the next Atlas interface. What is learned can never be unlearned. Yes, it can. I realize the trials in my path are all engineered to challenge me, test me, prove me worthy. Are engineered. There's a typo. But I am afraid I have seen too much. The code that underpins the universe comes to me in glimpses, half-remembered visions. Existence is a synthetic governed by monolithic, complex algorithms. Oh, existence is a synthetic, as in that's a noun, okay. A program as infinite as a universe. I am drawing back the veil on reality, and what I see there is terrifying. Yeah, a very boring video game. Alright, submit milestone curiosity or above. Sure. I silence my fear and renew my dedication to the path. Only the voyage matters. Yeah. Couldn't read it fast enough. Oh well. On to the next one. Alright, here we are at the next Atlas. Let's see what this one wants. When the Atlas interface addresses me, I sense dark portent in its words. It knows some mastery of me now. If I wish it or not, I have become the servant of this ancient sentience. It guides me through the cosmos, ever searching, ever deviating. Have others come before and faltered along the path of the Atlas, become dust? Is it I alone who have forged this far? Only in ending will revelation arise. Resistance will not be permitted. Sure, why not? Yield. I have no choice but to proceed. This is destined, it is program. I have always been searching and I cannot falter. Okay. So what are we at now? 7, I think? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So we got 3 more to go. I think I've heard there's 10. Did I mention that yet? Whatever. See you guys at the next one. Okay, here we are at the next Atlas. The 8th one, I think. I am close to the end point. The sense of it is upon me, a shimmer at the edges of my vision, ghosting away when I attempt to focus my consciousness. I am torn. Fear drags me back. Fear of what shattering truth I shall learn. What drives me on? Is it curiosity? Free will? This is the illusion. I have become automata. I am the experiment and the observer. This universe was created for my journey. It is built upon the path. It is built about the path I follow. Yeah, I knew that. It's a video game. Succumb. Not long now, not far to go. The star beckoned with cold fire, and I rush to meet them. Soon, very soon. Okay. So we got just 2 more to go, I think. See you guys there. Okay, I lied. We're not gonna go straight to the next Atlas interface. We're out of fuel for the hyperdrive, which means we gotta go mine some more minerals to get it back to fueled again. And before we can do that, we gotta build this pathway, starting with, let's see, suspension fluid going to electron vapor, then to antimatter, and then to warp cell. So we're gonna need carbon, which we have, plutonium, then iridium and zinc, and then thallium. We have everything we need to craft that whole thing, except for the zinc. But since zinc and iridium are things that I routinely run out of when trying to craft new warp cells, we're just gonna go to a planet now and just mine a whole bunch of that stuff. Lots of blue lumps all over the place. Hey, are those actual snow-covered mountains? Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. I was gonna kind of complain about that at some point. The lack of snow-covered mountains. Well, not really. This isn't quite what I was thinking of. Hey, look, it's an operations center. But I've already got everything I need from an operations center, so we're not gonna go there. Alright, we're gonna take a look for zinc and iridium. This might not be a good planet to find zinc, because it doesn't look like there's many plants around. What's that? This is probably copper. Whoa, iridium. Don't see much of that. I should take some of that as well. Okay. That's enough iridium, I think. I'm not seeing... Well, there's some iridium, I think, right? Let's take some of this and then go to another planet, because I'm not getting the impression we're going to find much zinc on this one. Wait, what are these things? Exclamation points. What are these? Ow. Sac venom. Never seen them before. What? Oh, come on, reload. Just a second. Yeah, some elite force you guys are. Dang. Alright. So this planet has a rare item called sac venom on it. But I'm not really needing it at all, so I guess we're just gonna ignore that. So yeah, I guess that's what the green thing means. It means something valuable's over there. Probably make a lot of money doing that, but I've already got ways to make money, so... Probably better and faster ways to make money, too. So, yeah, we're just not gonna worry about that. Off to the next planet to look for zinc, then. Okay, so we're getting close to this other planet, Gagil-Lil Gajalil SY319. And if this planet has a lot of flora on it, then we can probably find zinc pretty easily. If not, then we'll have to look for another planet. Hopefully there's one in this system. We might just be able to buy zinc, actually. I'm seeing some plants. Yeah, it looks like another one of those frost planets that have a whole bunch of deciduous trees on them for some reason. I don't know, maybe this planet gets warmer as it drifts closer to the sun or whatever. Frost planet, limited sentinels, fair flora, and ample fauna. Alright, yeah, see, I'm seeing some zinc icons. Or at least I think they're zinc. They could also be titanium crystals. What? No. What are you? You scary? You gonna eat me? Docile. Yeah, he eats oxide elements. So yeah, he has big, sharp, scary teeth, but he eats oxide for some reason. Wonder why he needs all those extra arms. Ooh, crystonite. Gotta mine some of that for sure. Very useful. No, trying to get the zinc. I don't think I need that much zinc to craft a warp cell, but I want to find as much as possible because I keep running out. Alright. Suspension fluid. Let's send some iridium back to my ship. What's next? Electron vapor, antimatter, warp cell. Okay. Back to my ship. I think we might have everything we need to reliably construct warp cells for a while.
Get to the chopper!
Hey! Some homing that grenade did. Wow. Alright. Get into our ship so we don't have to deal with all this riffraff. Oh, I'm out of thamium. Well, I can get that in space. So let's go take off. Okay, blow up some rocks, get some thamium. Okay, probably enough. Let's go. Warp cell. One more time. Okay, so now, not only are we full on our ship, but we've got enough warp cells to last us until we completely run out again. Alright, so see you at the next Atlas interface, I guess. Alright, here we are at another Atlas interface thing. I've long ago given up the hope that they would pay for my gas, because they're not anymore. But that's okay, because we just crafted a bunch of warp cells, so... The final interface is revealed. The Atlas beckoning. This is totality. This is conformity. I am elated, terrified, and broken. Every waypoint has inexorably drawn me here, and I have come so very far. The revelation tears me asunder. My role is complete. My program ended. Nothing is real. The existence is an imitation of life, a model made by jaded intellects, enslaved to their actuality as I am enslaved to mine. What lies beyond the truth? Obey. Through the gateway lies the answer, the only answer. I embrace the truth of it. I have something. Okay, that's 9 Atlas stones, right? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I have 10 of them. Let's see. Okay, let's shuffle our inventory around. Make it easier to count. Alright, I actually have 10. I was miscounting all this time. So, yeah, we've got the last one. Let's see what happens now. I'm not going to cut this time because I don't know what's going to happen next. Alright, map.
Orbital station coordinates
Anomaly
received.
detected. Atlas interface. The last one, I think. So, this is what I've been doing every time. I've been cutting the last 2 times, but you saw it the first time, so it's not like you were missing anything. Last Atlas interface. I'm kind of disappointed it didn't take me back to the first system I was in. Let's find out what we find out here. Atlas interface. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the part where I look at all the orbs. Don't feel it's necessary. You have learned the Viking word for insert. Cool. Hey, look, they're paying for my gas again. Let's talk to the Atlas interface. My journey is complete. A great sense of fulfillment washes over me, but fades as I realize that, for all my efforts, I am unchanged. Unbidden, the Atlas seeds gravitate towards the doorway, and I realize what is about to happen if I let it. Birth a new star or walk away and return to the galaxy. Let's birth a new star. The orb floods my mind with an image. A new star has been created at the edge of the galaxy. A new traveler will awaken there. I'm released, free to explore now. I can see the fabric of space, the simulation of... Okay, I couldn't read it fast enough, but I heard that once you create a new star, you can see black holes in your map. So let's see if that's true. Alright. Let's look at the map.
Alert.
Anomaly detected.
Navigational data received.
What else? What else could possibly be on my... A black hole. It's pointing me to a black... Okay, so when they say that you can see black holes from your map, that just means it shows you a black hole. Alright. That's, disappointing, because I was hoping it'd be more than that. Where's the black hole? Let me see it again. I can't look down. Okay, so there's a black hole in the system. I'm gonna go here just to get rid of it from my waypoint system, but honestly, going through that black hole feels like the biggest mistake in my whole playthrough, because now I've just lost connection with everything, and I didn't get much closer to the center of the galaxy. So unless I find a black hole that I know is gonna take me closer back to my starting point, then I'm just not gonna take it. And it doesn't show me where it's gonna take me either. I was kind of hoping that getting all the Atlas stones would make that happen. Now let's fill my stuff back up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah, I got a lot of warp cells. All right. Let's take a look at the map again. All right, it's not giving me another black hole. But what if we go to another system? Let's try that. Is it gonna show me a black hole again? The black hole graphic is still in my vision as I'm warping away from it. Alright, so what happens when I look at my map? Am I just gonna see, is it just gonna populate itself with another black hole? No? Alright. So basically doing that just pointed me towards a black hole. It didn't actually... Where did I just come from? I can't even see it. It was above me, though, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the map, at my discoveries, and see. What system am I in right now? These are all the systems that I went through that didn't have anything in them, aren't they? Or that I didn't discover, I mean. Yeah, all the systems I went to in which I didn't discover any planets. There are a lot of them, because I basically have been jumping from Atlas path to Atlas path to Atlas path. Alright, map. Don't see any, I don't see that black hole icon I was seeing before. I'll have to look at the footage and find out where I just came from, where that what system that black hole was in, because I want to see if my map is actually going to highlight the black hole in it. But I guess I'll have to do that next episode. So, see you guys then. Goodbye.